And now, here's the youngest cum laude graduate, Alfredo Cavaliere, will give a speech on behalf of the graduating class.
Dear faculty, families and friends, and fellow graduates, good morning. Today marks a milestone for all of us, a day that we will forever remember. We must admit to being a somehow special class. In fact, in the years of our bachelor's degree, we went through a pandemic that inevitably changed our lives. We also faced the quasi-catastrophic economic, political, and social consequences of such an event. Then we experienced the invasion of a sovereign country geographically and politically close to Europe. Therefore, it is a great accomplishment for us to be here today. But this is just the end of the beginning. With this in mind, we should be aware that as international leaders of tomorrow, we have great responsibilities. We are in charge of making the world a better place for us and future generations. There are enormous challenges we are about to face, and many more that will inevitably come. For example, an environmental crisis calls for our most resilient efforts to protect our beloved Earth. But let us not forget about some challenges which we don't often see in newspapers, but that will have to be part of our future duties. For example, democracy, one of the greatest treasures of Western society, is under threat every single day and must be preserved. In fact, public support has shifted from democracies towards more autocratic alternatives, even among young people. In addition, much more must be done globally, where just 6.4% of the population lives in a full democracy, and more than one-third instead is subject to authoritarian rule. Finally, mental health and mental illnesses are unstoppably rising concerns. In a 2022 McKinsey research on global workforce, 59% of respondents reported at least one mental health challenge. And stigma is a highly related concern. In fact, still according to McKinsey, an alarming 37% of employees with a behavioral health condition indicated that they would avoid treatment because they did not want people finding out about their mental illness. There are certainly several challenges ahead of us, but with courage and perseverance, we can leave a positive impact. As future leaders of companies and governments around the world, and more generally, as citizens of the world, let's remember one simple but sometimes extremely powerful tool: kindness. At the same time, let's never forget about the courage and strength that sometimes are necessary to swim upstream. What most believe to be the right answer might not always be the right one. There might always be a better answer, a yet unexplored way of improving things that surround us or creating something that we have not seen yet and can possibly change our lives. Last but not least, I would like to thank all the people that accompany me on this journey and that continue to support me daily. In particular, I would like to thank my family, my girlfriend, and all my friends. Thank you very much, and congratulations to all.